Yeah, a few upgrades for the Redacted build. Not bad. Move the Steiner where it needs to be on the 16 Sons Geisley. That makes more sense. Hollison back on the... Because, I mean, that's a 10-5. You know, you're not running a scope on a 10-5. 16 makes sense. Noveski. Well, that's a toss-up. Noveski is a 16. Radiant is a 13-9. Trigicon really belongs on the Noveski, but I can go back and forth. It depends on, for application purposes, you're going to run a scope on a 16 over a 13-9 in some scenarios. 13-9 is more of a CQB type application, so you're going to want a dot. So that makes more sense, so that's what I'll do. Cool. Boom. Just like that. You gotta love QD. Alright, that's how it ought to be. That makes the most sense from an application standpoint. You still need a light, my friend. I stole yours for this guy, but 16 versus a 13-9, you're going to use the light on a 13-9 or a shorter setup a lot more than you will on a 16. It's more of a longer range type shooter, so that makes sense until I can snag another one. So these are our spares. 510C, primary, magnifier for the 510. And that's where we are. Okay. Sons Guys is going to need a light. Although lights on 16s, yeah, I'm not in a rush. It's more of a longer range shooter. You're going to grab your shorter guys, your 10-5s, your 11-5s, even if a 13-7 or a 13-9. That's what you're going to grab in a Shays Defense scenario. You're not grabbing your 16. That's more of a gun for hunting / target shooting. You know, so I'll get another cloud defensive rain when I can. But these guys are the ones that should have the lights to prioritize. So I'm not in a huge rush. When I can do it, I'll do it. All right. I think my part said they're arriving Saturday. So good. I can finish up the Redacted. This turned out to be a nice little build all in. Not bad at all. The Vortex is, it's a half decent optic. It's not garbage, but it is what it is. Yeah, we'll get that buttoned up. We'll get the Radiant Talons on there, the Winter Guard, a little more FDE stuff on there. I do need a new BCG. Still pissed at myself. I don't know how I did that, but somehow I put either my AO Precision or even possibly my Noveski unbranded in the Anderson when I sold it. I don't know how I did that. Like I said, I'm going forward. I think I'm going to just buy BCGs that have obvious branding to negate. Now, I mean, I was in a frenzy and I was doing, I was selling lots of stuff at the time, so I didn't do a deep dive. After doing a deep dive, well, that's not it. That's an AO Precision. I can already tell now. The one that's in the Redacted, I believe, is the Anderson. It's carbonized. You can tell the gas key's got a bit of wear. So I may pick up a new one sooner than later. I don't want to run an Anderson BCG if I can help it in anything, but you know. This, I believe, is an AO Precision or the Noveski. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. Like I said, I wish they put something on these, even if it's a tiny little stamp of a first letter of the manufacturer or the name it's being sold as would make it a lot easier. You can look at the gas key staking. I mean, this is obviously not the Anderson, just looking at the staking. But at the same time, it'd be nice to have a little something on there to make it obvious. I should have marked the Anderson with some sort of grease pen or some liquid paper or something like that to make it obvious. I wasn't focused on it, and so I ended up giving up a decent BCG, probably one of the AO Precisions because I had two. So there's 80, 90 bucks down the drain. But live and learn. All right. Back to the tasks at hand for the day. Enjoy your afternoon. Till next time, peace.